that to And welcome to Next Door Radio, nextdoorradio.com, and the Next Door Radio app. We appreciate you tuning in. It is home game, the beginning of the season for the Raleigh Firebirds out of the TBL, the Basketball League. My name is Trace Nado, taking on the Fayetteville Stingers. Brand new program, a part of the TBL that was awarded back in 2022. We are 1 minute and counting from tip-off. Right here on Next Door Radio, nextdoorradio.com, and the Next Door Radio app. Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Breakthrough Physical Therapy can help athletes and their families find pain relief with lasting results to keep you off the sidelines. With over 20 convenient locations across North Carolina and South Carolina, contact Breakthrough today at breakthrough-pt.com to see a physical therapist. Breakthrough Physical Therapy, a trusted choice for keeping athletes and their fans in the game.
Oliver's Towing and Recovery is a family-owned and operated local business since 1965. This local family business does towing and recovery in and surrounding areas of Granville County. Oliver's Towing and Recovery also does jump starts, lockouts, tire changes, fuel delivery, local and long-distance tows, and medium and heavy-duty towing. Call today if you need a pick-me-up from Oliver's Towing and Recovery at 919-693-2520. That's 919-693-2520, or find them online at oliverstowingllc.com. There's nothing too big or too small for Oliver's Towing and Recovery.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. Switch on the lights, switch TV channels, switch service providers. The list goes on. Sometimes we need to switch insurance. Why not switch and save now with State Farm? In fact, State Farm agent Margier White, 234 Raleigh Road in Henderson, can switch you over so you can start saving today. It's easy to switch and save. Stop by and visit at 234 Raleigh Road in Henderson or call 252-598-0163. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Firebirds team doctor Christopher Hunter from Lawrence, North Carolina. Tonight's honorary color guard is provided by the Raleigh Fire Department. Manning tonight is firefighters James Jones, Joseph Tellender, Carmel Kenyon, and Harrison Todd. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Not really.
Beautiful rendition of the national anthem, the home opener for the Raleigh Firebirds. My name is Trace Now. We appreciate you for tuning in here this evening for the opening tip-off. 12 minutes on the clock. Now let's head down to courtside for the starting lineups.
A 6'7" forward, formerly from Miles College, number 11, Jose Roman O'Mara. A 6'9" center from Southern Utah University, number 7, Cortese Cooper. A 5'10" guard from the University of North Carolina, Wilmington, number 1, Jakeem Brown. 6'2" guard from Fayetteville State, number 6, Joshua Dawson.
For the Fayetteville Stingers, Jaquan Brown, number 1. Titus Gary III, number 3. Joshua Dawson, number 6. Courtney Cooper, number 7. Jose Romain Yangura, number 11. Led by Robert Brinkley. If that name rings a bell, he was the original head coach for the Raleigh Firebirds. Starting lineup for your Raleigh Firebirds. Number 1, Rodriguez Palmer. Number 10, Amul Abdullah. Number 12, Desmond Johnson. Darius Leonard, number 22. And Shaq Dance, number 24. Led by Bob McKinney, longtime head G League NBA coach. Jumpy for the Fayetteville Stingers will be Cortez Cooper, number 7. Minutes on the clock. About ready for tip-off for opening matchup for the Basketball League, the Raleigh Firebirds, as they take on the newcomers of the TBL, the Fayetteville Stingers. So number 12, Desmond Jackson from University of North Carolina will be the jumpy for the Raleigh Firebirds. The Firebirds come in with their all red and yellow lettering, and Fayetteville and the Stingers with their green, yellow stripe, and yellow numbers. Jackson, Cooper. Here we go. The ball's in the up, and it's in of the Firebirds. Number 10, Abdullah brings it over to the left-hand side, gives it over to Dance. A quick 3 for Shaq Dance, no good. Controlled by Gary for the Stingers. Bring it over the inside, gives it over to number 11, Angua. Goes up against Leonard, no good, in the hands. Back in the hands now of Angua. Tipped off the hands of Jackson, but now the Stingers. Brings it over to the inside, under there's Leonard. Back outside, he wants a 3, that's number 3, and Gary puts it up, no good, that's an air ball. Leonard with the rebound, gives it over to Shaq Dance on the right-hand side. Leonard wants a 3, good. 3-pointer for Darius Leonard. 11:09 to go here in the first quarter. Puts it up and floats it in. That is number 11. And Aguirre, that's his first basket of the day. Gonna bring it over the left-hand side. Gives it over to Leonard at the top of the key. Swings it over to Palmer. He wants a 3, no good. Controlled by the Stingers. Brings it up the center of the court. That's Dawson. Now to the left-hand side, playing left to right. Ball's in miss. It is out of bounds. It will be off of number 1 in Palmer of the Firebirds. It will remain the Stingers basketball. .42 on the clock here in the first. The Stingers will have it. Gary at the top of the key, picked up by Shaq Dance of the Firebirds. Gives it over to Titus Gary to the right-hand side. Picked up by way of double team. Jackson picks him up. That is Cooper. Back outside for the 3. It's good. 5-3 in favor of the away team in the Stingers. 10:17 to go here in the first quarter. Shaq Dance brings it over to the left-hand side. Gives it over to Leonard at the top. Swings to the right hand now. Jackson down low. Puts it up. No good. Controlled by number 11 into Cooper. 5-3 is your score. 10 minutes to go on the clock. Outside, and Guerrero wants a three. It's good. 9:51 to go. 7-3 in favor of the Stingers right now in the first. The Firebirds have it. Brings it over to the right-hand side. That is Abdullah. Puts it up for a three of his own, and it's good. 8-6 is your score. Correction, 7-6. They gave him a two, so we'll just scrap one of them. Gives it over to that's Gary Titus. Or Titus Gary, excuse me. Outside in Guerrero for the quick two. Puts it up, and we're going to have a foul against Darius Leonard. No, there's going to be an offensive foul. We have an offensive foul for the Stingers. Leonard will come out for a moment. In comes. He'll get a breather. And here we go. 7-6 is your score. Firebirds are right back in it. The Firebirds bring it over to the left-hand side. That is Abdullah. Goes to the center. Finds an open lane for the three. It's good. 8-7, 1-point lead for the Raleigh Firebirds here in the open opener. Gives it inside, going to be taken away by Shaq Dance. He brings it over to the left-hand side. Good defense by him to have the Firebirds an opportunity to extend their lead. Gives it over to Shaq Dance, goes under the basket, puts it up, no good. It comes in the hands of number 1 in Brown. He brings it over to the right-hand side now, going to the center, right at the free throw line, puts it up, in and out, controlled by Jackson. Nope, there is, and Guerrero once again, a good defensive stance for the Fayetteville Stingers. Number 6 in Dawson calls the play, gives it over to Brown on the left-hand side. Jackson sticks his hand in there, gives it over to number 7 in Cooper. Step back two, no good. Shaq Dance with the rebound. 8:25 to go here in the first quarter. 8-7 is your score. Palmer wants a three, in and out. And back into the hands, tipped in from Jackson back to Palmer. Now to the right-hand side for number 3 and Antoine. Gives it to the right, step up move, puts it up, no good. Controlled by Guerrero. 8:05 to go, 8-7 is your score here in the first. Bounce pass to number 11 in Guerrero. Puts it up, he's fouled, and no good on the attempt. Jackson will be called for the foul. So we have 7:59 to go here in the first quarter. 8-7 is your score. And Guerrero will get 2 shots here. Jose, Romaine, and Guerrero. 7:59 to go. Good up-tempo from both programs here this evening. And again, home opener for both, including the referees here this evening. And Guerrero will get 2 shots. First one's up, and it's good. We have a tied ball game. 8-8 is your score. Michael Smith will come in for the Fayetteville Stingers, as well as number 9 in Bailey, Julian Bailey. Second one's up, and it's good. Clock will start. 7:57 to go here in the first. 9-8 in favor of the Stingers. And number 10 in Abdullah puts it up for 3. It's good. 11-9, 2-point lead for the Firebirds. Puts it up, throws it up, and he attacked number 10, should you say, in Abdullah. He throws his hands in the air, and he doesn't like the call, but nonetheless. No, they're going to call it on Shaq Dance with 7:40 to go here in the first. 11-9 is your score. Opportunity to tie the ball game here. Puts the first one up. It's good. Makes it 11-10 in favor of the Firebirds. 7:40 to go in the first. Only 2 team fouls for the Firebirds so far. 0 for the Stingers. Lane violation. Nope, he puts it up and it's good. He's safe. Shaq Dance got a little jumpy. But 7:38 to go here in the first. 11-11 is your score. Antoine brings it over to the left-hand side. He looks for Jackson down low, doesn't find it. Double team. Back outside. Over to Antoine. He wants a three. It's no good. And in the hands, they're going to fight for it. Good defensive stance. And it comes away from Antoine and the Firebirds. He throws it up. No good. Back in the hands of him. Tip from Jackson. And over to Antoine for two. Long half-court pass. Almost goes out of bounds, but a quick three. No good. And now that is Bailey with the rebound. Gives it inside. Taken away by Antoine. 7:01 to go here in the first. 13-11 for the Firebirds. Quick save from going out of bounds. Gives it over inside, and he's fouled.
This foul on the Stingers, number 1. The kick, Brown, is his first.
13-11 is your score. The unofficial scoreboard on your screen. Official time right now, 6:54. 13-11 is your score. And we appreciate you tuning in here this evening by way of all of our social media outlets, our website at nextdoorradio.com, and the Nextdoor Radio app. 13-11, 6:50 to go in the first. Size against a three. That is number 7 in Kelly. Gets it to the outside for the three. It's good. 16-11 is your score. 6:35 to go. It's going to be taken away by the Firebirds. Gives it over to Jackson, the man from North Carolina. Swings it inside, puts it up. It's good. Good find inside for the Firebirds. And we have a timeout on the floor. 6:24 to go. 18-11 in favor of the Firebirds. We're tuned in to TBL coverage here on Nextdoor Radio, nextdoorradio.com, and Nextdoor Radio app. Now's the best time of year to get more for your money on new Mahindras. Enjoy 0% interest or save thousands of dollars on rugged Mahindra tractors. That's more for less on many of Mahindra's best-selling models, with tractors that deliver more lift capacity, fuel efficiency, and built-in weight. Save more on Mahindra today. Visit Vanco Outdoor Equipment, your local Mahindra tractor dealer. 0% APR. Financing available for limited time only. See us or go to MahindraUSA.com for more information.
From the lake to the beach or just right next door, Deep Blue HVAC can make sure you are up and running today correctly. No excuse, no reason not to be prepared for every season. Give Charles with Deep Blue HVAC a call today at 919-725-1026. Whether it's hot or cold in your home, get that temperature gauge in the perfect zone. 919-725-1026 to contact Deep Blue HVAC.
Here in the first quarter is 6:24 remaining in the first, 8-11. Good shooting by the Firebirds to this point. Has had the largest lead of the ball game. What a crowd for the home opener for the Firebirds. Of course, this is the first game of the regular season for the Stingers as well, being a part of the basketball league, the TBL. Tomorrow, the Fayetteville Stingers will head over to Georgia. And then on Sunday for the Firebirds will travel to Georgia. 18-11, 6:24 to go. They're going to play a full court press. Going to get it inside. Clock runs here. 18-11 is your score. And they break the half court or the full court press. O'Neal's in the ball game. If that name rings a bell, he played for the Firebirds the last couple years. Inside. Picked up by Jackson. He loses it in the hands, out of bounds. It is off of the Stingers. It will be the Firebirds basketball. Palmer will be the inbounder. 18-11 is your score. Number 10, Abdullah, will have the basketball. Abdullah brings it over to the right-hand side. Back to Palmer at the top. Gives it to Jackson. Behind the back, puts it up. No good. Controlled by Bailey, number 9 of the Stingers. They're going to bring it to the right-hand side. Steps up, spin move. Now back to the top of the right-hand corner. Brings it to the top of the key. That's Brown. Swings it over Argudo. Puts it up, it's partially blocked. And in the hands of the Firebirds. 5:34 to go, 8-11. Gets it up, takes it coast to coast, and he's fouled. That's on number 1 in Palmer. A fantastic crowd here. It is sold out. Great to see here at the Word of God Christian Academy. Puts it up for the first one. No good off the front of the rim. Remains 18-11. We'll get one more. 5:31 to go here in the first. Number 10, Abdullah, will be at the free throw line. Puts the second one up. It's no good. 18-11 remains. The Stingers have it. That is number 1 in Brown. Stops his feet, bounce pass to Bailey. Gives it over to the left, step back move, size against a 3, gives it to the big man in George. Misses that. Controlled by the Stingers, though. Makes the man miss of the defense. Puts it up for 3. It's good. No, they're going to give it 2. 18-13 is your score. Quick 3, no good by the Firebirds, and the Stingers and O'Neal will come down with it. Starts right, fakes left. Now the top of the key. He wants a 3. It's no good. And it comes in the hands of number 7 of Kelly. Loses it, double teamed by O'Neal and Brown. Back to number 13 now of the Firebirds. Puts it up and in and out. But the Firebirds comes away with it. Antoine brings it to the center of the court. Fakes it, puts it up for 3. No good. Bailey will come away with the rebound. 18-13, 4:28 to go. O'Neal goes up against Antoine, goes under the basketball goal, back to the top of the key. Picked up by Kelly. Puts it up, no good, no foul on the play. Brings it over to the left-hand side, that's Palmer. Swings it, puts it up, down low, no good. Controlled by Fayetteville and O'Neal. Swings it to the left-hand side for Brown. He wants a 3, it's no good. Controlled by number 13 of the Firebirds. He brings it over to the right-hand side. 4:01 to go here in the first. 18-13, quick 3. Good. 21-13. Ahmad Abdullah, number 10, with the 3. 21-13, 3:44 to go. Puts it over to the left-hand side now. That's number 5 in Michael Smith. Gives it to Bailey. Back over to Brown. Picked up by Antoine. Gives it over to George. He puts it up for 2. No good. Controlled by Kelly. Over to the 3. Back to number 10, Abdullah, and it's good. He's feeling it. 24-13, 3:15 to go in the first. Gonna bring it to S. Brown to the left-hand side. Picked up by Abdullah. Now picked up by Palmer. Gets inside, and it is out of bounds by way of air ball, and it will be the Firebird basketball. Leonard will come back in the game. 3:05 on the clock. 24-13 is your score here in the first. Leonard will be the inbounder. Here we go. 2 fouls apiece for both the Stingers and the Firebirds. Brings it over to the right-hand side. That's number 15, and Vaughn. He throws the basketball away. It was attempted for Connor Kelly, and it will be Fayetteville's basketball. McKinley of the Firebirds is saying it was tipped off of Fayetteville. We have a timeout on the floor, and Bob McKinley, head coach of the Firebirds, is yelling at the officials, so this is our ball. But unless, we have a timeout on the floor. 24-13 is your score in favor of the Firebirds. PlumServe LLC technicians have over 20 years of experience in plumbing repair and services. They pride themselves in being a local, honest, and professional company. Let them give you a quote today on those needed upgrades in your home. Your choice for plumbing in Creedmoor, Oxford, Henderson, Durham, Raleigh, Chapel Hill, Cary, Apex, Stem, Garner, and the Greater Triangle area. Visit their website today to schedule. You can contact them there as well. PlumServeLLC.com. Again, that's PlumServeLLC.com. And welcome back to our coverage here on Next Door Radio, nextdoorradio.com, and the Next Door Radio app. We appreciate you tuning in here today. The home opener for the Raleigh Firebirds. Hear the Word of God Christian Academy off of Rockway Road in Raleigh, North Carolina. And the Fayetteville Stingers, their first ever game, a part of the TBL. 24-13, and here we go. 2:51 to go in the first. And bring it over the right-hand side. That's number 6 in Dawson. Swings it back outside for Bradshaw, who's in the ball game for the very first time today. He loses and he travels. 24-13 is a turnover for the Firebirds, or for the Stingers of Fayetteville. Leonard will be the inbounder. 24-13, number 15 of Vaughn has it to the right-hand side. Big move by Leonard. Over to number 13, puts it up. Nope, gets it outside for the 3. No good. And it comes away with the Stingers. That's number 7 in Cooper. He goes up high. Loses the basketball. And he saves it from going out of bounds. And runs into the child, but they didn't mean to. So the child's okay. The left-hand side. Gotta continue playing. A tip, but Leonard comes away with the Firebirds. Brings it over to the left-hand side. Vaughn loses it for just a second, gets the hold of it. Brings it to the right-hand side. That's number 7 in Kelly. And Cooper Cooper comes away with the rebound. 24-13, 1:49 to go in the first. Number 3 in Titus Gary has it to the right-hand side, picked up by Vaughn. Clock continues to run. They get it into Cooper. Picked up by number 13 of the Firebirds. Spin move, puts it up, and is fouled.
Fouls on the Firebirds, number 13, Jerome Cunningham. It's his first. The Firebirds' third.
So number 7 will go to the free throw line. Cortez Cooper of Fayetteville. Puts the first one up, and it's good. Makes it 24-14. Made the first one, get one more. Puts it up, no good. 24-14 here in the first, 1:31 to go. The Firebirds brings it over to the left-hand side. That is Vaughn to the left-hand side. Double teamed right at the three-point line. Gets it inside, finds number 3, Antoine, and it's good. 26-14, and it's taken away by Vaughn. Antoine wants the 3, sides against it, swings it outside to number 7 in Kelly. He wants a 3, and it's good. 29-14, the Firebirds have come to play. Number 6, Dawson, brings it over to the left-hand side. Now to number 7 in Cooper, the top of the key. Gives it over to Dawson. Gonna swing it to the right. And Greer puts it up, goes up against Leonard, puts it up, and it's good. Good find, or good feet there to get loose from Leonard. 44 seconds to go. Vaughn to the left-hand side. Antoine's over there by himself to the left. Over to Leonard. Wants a quick 3. No good. 35 seconds to go. Controlled by the Stingers. Brings it over the center of the court. Picked up by number 3 in Antoine. Puts it up. It's good. What a move by number 6. Dawson. 23 seconds to go. Outside, almost loses it. Vaughn has it at the top of the key. McKinley, of the head coach for the Firebirds, says hold it. Spin move, gets past the defender. 14 seconds to go. Kinley tells him to hold. 10 seconds to go. 29-18. Vaughn with the basketball. Loses it in the hands of Ankara. 3 seconds. He puts it up, and it's good. Long half-court pass, and it's no good. 29-20 is your score here in the first quarter. We'll have stats coming up. Get you ready for the second quarter. You're tuned in to TBL coverage here on Next Door Radio. Unforgettables.com. 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 Now that I have your attention, I want to take a moment to tell you about unforgettables.com. Unforgettables.com specializes in hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. They also create a customized coaster, bottle opener, and so much more. Visit their website today at unforgettables.com and follow them on all of their social media outlets today. That's unforgettables.com.
Now's the best time of year to get more for your money on new Mahindras. Enjoy 0% interest or save thousands of dollars on rugged Mahindra tractors. That's more for less on many of Mahindra's best-selling models, with tractors that deliver more lift capacity, fuel efficiency, and built-in weight. Save more on Mahindra today. Visit Vanco Outdoor Equipment, your local Mahindra tractor dealer. 0% APR. Financing available for limited time only. See us or go to MahindraUSA.com for more information.
Oliver's Towing and Recovery is a family-owned and operated local business since 1965. This local family business does towing and recovery in and surrounding areas of Granville County. Oliver's Towing and Recovery also does jump starts, lockouts, tire changes, fuel delivery, local and long-distance tows, and medium and heavy-duty towing. Call today if you need a pick-me-up from Oliver's Towing and Recovery at 919-693-2520. That's 919-693-2520, or find them online at oliverstowingllc.com. There's nothing too big or too small for Oliver's Towing and Recovery.
29-20 is your score in favor of the home team of the Firebirds of Raleigh. Fayetteville comes away with it in the second quarter. Here we go, 29-20. Fayetteville gets past the defender. That's Gary. Puts it up for two. Going to be no good, but in the hands of Al and Gira. Gives it to the left-hand side. 11:39 to go in the first. At the top of the key, going to be picked up by number 13, and is going to be called for the foul. And it will be the Fayetteville's basketball, 11:33 on the clock. Getting inside. Number 7 in Cooper. Spin move, misses it in the hands of Vaughn. 29-20 is your score. Vaughn gives it over to number 13. Over to Antoine for the three. No good. Controlled by Fayetteville. Brings it up. That is Dawson, number 6. Gets past the defender, throws it up, and touches every bit of the rim. And now, except the bottom of the net, so it will be the Firebirds basketball. That was controlled by Leonard, Darius Leonard. It's going to be tipped away from Antoine and out of bounds. So 11:02 to go here in the second quarter. The ball went in the stands, hit off one of the high schoolers here. But this is a jammed-packed gymnasium. It's fantastic. Oh, we got a backcourt violation. 29-20. Remains the Firebirds will come away with it. Clock will continue to run. 29-20. The Firebirds has it. That's Vaughn. Brings it up to the right-hand side. He wants a quick three. It's no good. Off the front of the rim. Controlled by Dawson, number 6. He starts in the center, goes to the left-hand side, picked up by number 3 and Antoine. Loses it, and he's fouled. Leonard doesn't like it. It's going to be a foul on number 3 and Daquan Antoine. His first foul today. So number 6, Dawson, will go to the free throw line for 2. Puts it up. It's good. Stingers are 21. The Firebirds with 29. 10:45 to go in the second quarter. Jaqued Brown will come into the ball game for the Stingers. Puts it up. It's good. Vaughn for the Firebirds brings it over to the right-hand side. Gives it over to Leonard. Gives it inside to number 13. Back outside to Antoine. Floats it. Puts it up, and it's good. 30 31-22 is your score. 10:27 to go in the second quarter in the first half. Dawson gives it over to Brown. Gives past two defenders. Goes inside, smallest man on the court, and Guerra has it. Brings it inside, goes up again, puts it up, and it's good. He's fouled. And one. Desmond Jackson is called for the foul. 31-24 is your score. Got a great game here. Shaq Dance will come back in the ball game for the first time here in the second quarter. 10:14 to go. Number 11, Jose Romain Guerra, will be at the free throw line. Puts it up, and three-point opportunity is good. They quickly get it past half court. That is number 7 in Kelly. Breaks his ankle, and it's good. 33-25, largest lead of the day for the Firebirds. Number 3, Gary, brings it to the center court. He wants a long three. It's good. 33-28, 9:47 to go here in the second quarter. Leonard at the top of the key. Gives it over to Connor Kelly. Puts it up for a three of his own, in and out. Controlled by Cooper of the Stingers. To the right-hand side, picked up by Dance. Over to Aguirre, picked up by Leonard. Puts it up, and he's fouled again. So 9:30 to go. Aguirre will go to the free throw line here. He'll get 2. Puts the first one up, and it's good. Makes it 33-29 now. He makes the second one. So number 10 and Abdullah will have it to the left-hand side now. Going to bring it over to the left-hand side. Now back to the top of the key. Puts it up for 3. It's no good. The Stingers will have it. That is Jaquie Brown to the right-hand side. Now to the center. Back outside to Aguirre. Inside, loses it for just a second. Picked up by Jackson. Going to swing it over to Aguirre. Goes up against Leonard. Good defense there to get it outside. Puts it up. It's good. 1-point game in favor of the Firebirds now, 33-32. Fayetteville did a good job to get back into this ball game. Leonard puts it up for a 3. It's no good. 8:44 to go. 33-32, 1-point lead in favor of Raleigh. Bring it to the inside. That's Dawson. Back over to Garrett for the quick 3. It's good. And we have a lead for the Fayetteville Stingers, 34-33. Spin move, almost loses it. Is Howard Jackson. Leonard back over to the left-hand side of Shaq. Dance for the 3. It's good. 36-34. Almost taken away. Aguirre saves it from Jackson, but it goes in. The Stingers now tie the ball game. 8:02 to go here in the first half. Vaughn brings it outside, puts it up for a 3, way off, and in the hands of Dawson. Puts it up for a 3, quick 3, off the front of the rim. Aguirre with the rebound. Fresh shot clock. Dawson has the top of the key. He received it from Brown. Goes up against Shaq Dance, spin move, puts it up, and he's fouled. .7:37 to go, 36-36. Have a tied ball game here. Again, 7:37 to go in the first half. We'll get 2 shots here. Puts it up. It's good for the first one. So now a 1-point lead in favor of the Stingers. Referees are getting together for meeting in the buy-ins is what we like to say. I think we're ready to go. Again, the Fayetteville Stingers, if you're tuned in to our broadcast for the very first time today, Stingers with their green with yellow lettering and a yellow stripe down the side of their jersey. Fayetteville in red with yellow numbers. It puts it up the second one, and it's good. 7:35 to go here in the first half. 38-36 in favor of the Stingers now. 2-point lead for Fayetteville. Goes up, puts it up, and is fouled. The Stingers are saying he was a little erratic. Brown will come out. Number 5 will come in. Smith for the Stingers. So we're going to get 2 shots here. (38-36) is your score. (7:27 to go here in the first half. Leonard has it, almost loses the basketball, gives it to the left-hand side now. That is number 1 in Palmer, inside to Jackson. Palmer wants a 3. It's in and out. And then tried to rebound it for Stingers is number 5 in Smith, and it goes out of bounds. So the Firebirds will have it. Shaq Dance over to Palmer for the 3. No good. But there's a rebound for the Firebirds down under the basketball goal. That's number 15 in Vaughn, but he misses it. Correct, that's number 10, Abdullah. Couple opportunities there. Now in the hands of O'Neill, who played for the Firebirds last couple years. Puts it up for a 3, no good. Jackson comes away with it. Shaq Dance now. Picked up by number 5 in Smith. Goes to the right-hand side, gives it over to Palmer. Inside to Leonard. Back to Shaq Dance. Goes against O'Neill, who went up for the shot and faked him out, but Shaq Dance makes it for 2. And we have a timeout for Fayetteville. We're going to take one with them. 6:35 to go. Tied ball game, 38-38. You're tuned in to TBL coverage here on Next Door Radio.
Oliver's Towing and Recovery is a family-owned and operated local business since 1965. This local family business does towing and recovery in and surrounding areas of Granville County. Oliver's Towing and Recovery also does jump starts, lockouts, tire changes, fuel delivery, local and long-distance tows, and medium and heavy-duty towing. Call today if you need a pick-me-up from Oliver's Towing and Recovery at 919-693-2520. That's 919-693-2520, or find them online at oliverstowingllc.com. There's nothing too big or too small for Oliver's Towing and Recovery.
Here in the second quarter of the opening home opener for the Firebirds. On Sunday, they will travel to Georgia. And the Fayetteville Stingers tomorrow will travel to Georgia. So 38-38 here at the Word of God Christian Academy in Raleigh, North Carolina, right off of Rock Quarry Road. 6:35 to go here in the second quarter and in the first half. (38-38). Coming in, we have for the Firebirds is Leonard, Jackson, Shaq Dance, Palmer, and Abdullah. McNeil, Bailey, Smith, Cooper, and number 3 in Gary in the ball game for the Fayetteville Stingers. O'Neal will go up against Leonard, and he has got to be careful. That's already his, should be his, they're going to call his only second. All right. Must have gave some of the fouls away. And they're going to give him 2 shots here. Wow. So 6:27 to go in the first half. Leonard talked to the ump or the referee. They said, hey, what do you want me to do? So O'Neal will get 2. It's 38-38. Puts it up. It's good. William McNeil, who played for the Firebirds, came off the bench for them. Puts it up. It's good. Abdullah will have it to the right-hand side. Give it over to Palmer. Gets past him. Over to number 10, Abdullah. He misses the 3. They get it quickly. That's Smith. Puts it up for 2. No good. But there's Cooper, picks it up, and it's good. Good hands by Cooper. 42-38 is your score now. Abdullah has it picked up by McNeil. Gives it inside, and he's fouled. That's on number 7, and Cooper. His first foul today. Leonard will come out. And Antoine will come back in, so playing a little small ball. Shaq Dance will be the inbounder. Bounce pass to Abdullah. 38-42 is your score. Abdullah goes to the right-hand side, picked up by McNeil. Gives it to Palmer. Inside to Jackson. Puts it up. No good. Cooper with the rebound. Going to bring it inside. And somehow Bailey comes away with it. Back outside to number 3 in Gary. Titus Gary. Bounce pass to Bailey. Picked up by Palmer. Spin move. He's going to have to travel. He travels. So with 5:30 to go here in the first half, it's 42-38. Let's see if the Firebirds can get a good offensive possession here. For 42-38, 5:22 to go. Shaq Dance to the top of the key, brings it inside, loses it, is fouled. So Shaq Dance will go to the free throw line. Smith, number 5, that's Michael Smith for the Stingers, is called for the foul. Makes the first one. Makes it 39-42. Number 6 and Dawson will come in. Smith will go out for the Stingers. Shaq Dance puts the second one up, and that one's good. Makes it a 2-point deficit in favor of the Stingers. McNeil gives it to the right-hand side. That's Dawson. Picked up by Abdullah. Gets it inside, and he's going to throw it away, and it will be the Firebirds basketball. Palmer will be the inbounder. 42-40, only a 2-point game in favor of the Stingers. Shaq Dance fakes him out, goes to the inside, spin move, good find, notice fouled. Again, we're here, Word of God Christian Academy, home of the Holly Rams here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Home of your Firebirds as well. Dance, put it up, misses the first. Cooper will come out. And number 8, Bradshaw will come in. Shane Bradshaw will come back in for only the second time today. 4:57 to go here in the first half. 42-40. Shaq Dance puts it up. Misses the second one as well. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Palmer. So Rodriguez Palmer. So it will be the Stingers basketball. Another full court press for the Firebirds here. McNeil gets it. It's going to be taken away by Jackson. Shaq Dance to the right-hand side. Goes left. Top of the key for the three. It's in and out. He'll find it. McNeil picked up by Antoine. Puts it up, and it's no good. Goes in and out, and the Firebirds fight it. 2 defenders for the Firebirds, and Jackson and Palmer go flying, and it's now in the hands of the Stingers, though. Dawson. And so what they're going to do is ask for to wipe some sweat off the basketball for just a moment. Dawson would be the inbounder. Got to give it in. Gives it the right-hand side over to McNeil. Brings it inside, sweeps back outside to number 3 in Gary. And we have a technical. Oh, they're calling on Shaq Dance. So it's a lane violation. That's a tech, so it'll be McNeil at the free throw line. So number 3, Titus Gary III will put it up, and it's good. Makes it a 4-point game. Nope, correction, 43-40, so a 3-point game in favor of the Stingers. McNeil, double team, gets past the defenders, bounce pass inside, puts it up, and it's good. Good find over to number 8 in Bradshaw. 45-40, 4:14 to go. Gives it over to Shaq Dance. Antoine back to Jackson at the top of the key. Brings it over to Shaq Dance on the left. Pass him, gives it inside. Gives it over to Palmer, floats it up, no good. Gets his own miss, floats it up again, and it's good. The Stingers have it, that's Dawson. Picked up against Abdullah, puts it up for 2, no good. Controlled by Palmer. Clock continues to run here in the first half. Abdullah over to Shaq Dance. Sides against a 3. Picked up by number 10 in Bradshaw. Puts it up. It's good. And 1. So a 1-point lead in favor of the Stingers now, as Jackson will go to the free throw line for a 3-point opportunity. So a full house, sold out crowd here at Word of God Christian Academy off of Rock Quarry Road in Raleigh, North Carolina. This is the home opener for the Raleigh Firebirds. Very first game ever, the Fayetteville Stingers. So congratulations to them. They were awarded a franchise in Fayetteville, North Carolina. back in August of 2022. And they have been preparing for this moment right here. Of course, their head coach is, that name rings a bell to you, Robert Brinkley. He is the original coach here for the Firebirds 2 years ago. So once again, we're waiting on Desmond Jackson will go to the free throw line for the three-point opportunity. Puts it up, no good. But Shaq Dance with a rebound, puts it up, is no good there. Another rebound, he floats it up and nope, back in the hand, puts it up, just good. Almost lost my voice there, had to figure out what was going on. 1 point lead for the Firebirds now, and it's taken away by Jackson. Shaq Dance with a long three, it's good! And Wrigley with the timeout for Fayetteville. 49-45 is your score. We'll take one with them. You're tuned in to local basketball here on Next Door Radio. This is TBL live coverage here in Raleigh, North Carolina.
From the lake to the beach or just right next door, Deep Blue HVAC can make sure you're up and running today correctly. No excuse, no reason not to be prepared for every season. Give Charles with Deep Blue HVAC a call today at 919-725-1026. Whether it's hot or cold in your home, get that temperature gauge in the perfect zone. 919-725-1026 to contact Deep Blue HVAC.
.311 to go here in the first half. And we got a close one. 45-49 right now. The Firebirds, we're looking at a deficit with the last two offensive possessions for the Firebirds. They've been able to get right back in it on a great defense and regarding rebounding and great shooting. The top of the key. Another full court press for the Firebirds, but Leonard defends number 3 in Gary. He makes it as good. 47-49, now a 2-point lead and a quick three by Palmer, and it's good. 52-47, they get it inside to El Guro. Puts it up, but Leonard defends him, and they're gonna fight for it, and we have a jump ball. So 2:46 to go. We have a jump ball for 11. Jose Romain Aguirre and Rodriguez Homer. So we wait for the basketball to be dried once again against full capacity here. Again, the ball is a little bit wet. So we'll get back to live coverage here in just a moment, but 2:46, 52-47 is your score. And here we go. Puts it up in the hands of Leonard. 2:41 to go, 52-47 now. Shaq Dance with it. Gives it over to Palmer for the three, no good. Controlled by Gary, that's Titus Gary of the Stingers. Brings it center of the court, picked up by Shaq Dance, almost loses it. Cooper has it back to Dawson. Left-hand side, McNeil back over to Aguirre. Picked up by Leonard. Could get past him. Back outside of Dawson. Picked up by Shaq Dance. Gets past him. Throws it up, and it's no good. Aguirre with the rebound. Goes up against Leonard, and Palmer puts it up, and he finds it. 49-52 now. 1:58 to go in the first half. Palmer to the top of the key. Gives it over to Antoine, who's driving to the left. Now over to Shaq Dance. Picked up by number 3 in Gary. Goes left side, behind the back move. Back outside for Abdullah for the three. It's good. Another full court press. McNeil will have it. Coach McKinley was calling for a full court press again. McNeil brings it over the center of the court, goes up against defenders, puts it up, and he lays it in. He finds a lane. I don't know how he found an open lane there with two different defenders. 1:25 to go. 55-51 now in favor of the home team and the Firebirds. Quick three. Antoine is good. Daquan Antoine makes it 58-51. 1:13 to go. Cooper goes up against Leonard, puts it up. Leonard is being manhandled so far. 53-58, 1 minute to go. Abdullah brings it over the right-hand side, swings it outside Antoine for another three. It's good! 50 seconds to go. Out of bounds, and it is partially blocked by number 3. And Antoine floats it at the free throw line. No good, too hard, controlled by Cooper. 40 seconds to go, 61-63, the largest lead here in the first half since the about 5 or so minutes left in the first. McNeil to the right-hand side. Puts it up, no good. They're gonna fight for it. Shaq Dance comes away with it. 20 seconds to go, Shaq Dance. Spin move, gets past Gary. Keeps it, 14 seconds to go, 61-53. Who wants it last? Looks like Shaq Dance is gonna have the play. 6 seconds. Gets to the right, gets past him, lowers his shoulders. 2 seconds. Leonard puts it up a three, no good. Off the front of the rim, Shaq Dance gave him a chance. What a first half. Home opener for the Raleigh Firebirds, 53-61 in favor of the Firebirds. You're tuned in to the TBL coverage here on Next Door Radio.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. Switch on the lights, switch TV channels, switch service providers. The list goes on. Sometimes we need to switch insurance. Why not switch and save now with State Farm? In fact, State Farm agent Margier White, 234 Raleigh Road in Henderson, can switch you over so you can start saving today. It's easy to switch and save. Stop by and visit at 234 Raleigh Road in Henderson or call 252-598-0163. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Now's the best time of year to get more for your money on new Mahindras. Enjoy 0% interest or save thousands of dollars on rugged Mahindra tractors. That's more for less on many of Mahindra's best-selling models, with tractors that deliver more lift capacity, fuel efficiency, and built-in weight. Save more on Mahindra today. Visit Vanco Outdoor Equipment, your local Mahindra tractor dealer. 0% APR. Financing available for limited time only. See us or go to MahindraUSA.com for more information. Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Breakthrough Physical Therapy can help athletes and their families find pain relief with lasting results to keep you off the sidelines. With over 20 convenient locations across North Carolina and South Carolina, contact Breakthrough today at breakthrough-pt.com to see a physical therapist. Breakthrough Physical Therapy, a trusted choice for keeping athletes and their fans in the game. Unforgettaballs.com. 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 Now that I have your attention, I want to take a moment to tell you about Unforgettaballs.com. Unforgettaballs.com specializes in hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. They also create a customized coaster, bottle opener, and so much more. Visit their website today at Unforgettaballs.com and follow them on all of their social media outlets today. That's Unforgettaballs.com.
Oliver's Towing and Recovery is a family-owned and operated local business since 1965. This local family business does towing and recovery in and surrounding areas of Granville County. Oliver's Towing and Recovery also does jump starts, lockouts, tire changes, fuel delivery, local and long-distance tows, and medium and heavy-duty towing. Call today if you need a pick-me-up from Oliver's Towing and Recovery at 919-693-2520. That's 919-693-2520, or find them online at oliverstowingllc.com. There's nothing too big or too small for Oliver's Towing and Recovery.
From the lake to the beach or just right next door, Deep Blue HVAC can make sure you're up and running today correctly. No excuse, no reason not to be prepared for every season. Give Charles with Deep Blue HVAC a call today at 919-725-1026. Whether it's hot or cold in your home, get that temperature gauge in the perfect zone. 919-725-1026 to contact Deep Blue HVAC.
Now is the time to switch to Cricket Wireless. Get an iPhone SE for free or the iPhone 11 for only $99.99 when you switch. Plus, get half off your first month of service. 2 lines of unlimited is only $90 a month. Pay $45 for your first month. 4 lines is only $110 a month. Pay only $55 to start. And never any contracts. This offer is exclusive to Cricket Wireless in Wake Forest near Kohl's. Requires port in on unlimited more plan. Excludes AT&T.
And welcome back to local coverage of the Basketball League. Right now, we're going to head down to courtside as a local high school band performs live. Again, we're live here at Raleigh, North Carolina for the home opener for the Firebirds. Right now, you're listening to a local band, the marching band here at Word of God Christian Academy. Again, my name is Trace Knight on behalf of Next Door Radio, nextdoorradio.com, and the Next Door Radio app. If you're watching by way of our Facebook, all of our social media, and of course our website and our mobile app available by Google and Apple Store. Right now, 61-53 is your score in favor of the Raleigh Firebirds here in their home opener. And we have the Z Squad coming up on your TV dial right now. The Z Squad here on the coverage of the Basketball League. 3 minutes on the clock as both teams will come on the court. We'll take a break. You're tuned in to the Basketball League coverage here on Next Door Radio.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. Switch on the lights, switch TV channels, switch service providers. The list goes on. Sometimes we need to switch insurance. Why not switch and save now with State Farm? In fact, State Farm agent Margier White, 234 Raleigh Road in Henderson, can switch you over so you can start saving today. It's easy to switch and save. Stop by and visit at 234 Raleigh Road in Henderson or call 252-598-0163. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Now's the best time of year to get more for your money on new Mahindras. Enjoy 0% interest or save thousands of dollars on rugged Mahindra tractors. That's more for less on many of Mahindra's best-selling models, with tractors that deliver more lift capacity, fuel efficiency, and built-in weight. Save more on Mahindra today. Visit Vanco Outdoor Equipment, your local Mahindra tractor dealer. 0% APR. Financing available for limited time only. See us or go to MahindraUSA.com for more information. Ready to get back in the game? Great news! The movement experts at Breakthrough Physical Therapy can help athletes and their families find pain relief with lasting results to keep you off the sidelines. With over 20 convenient locations across North Carolina and South Carolina, contact Breakthrough today at breakthrough-pt.com to see a physical therapist. Breakthrough Physical Therapy, a trusted choice for keeping athletes and their fans in the game.
Oliver's Towing and Recovery is a family-owned and operated local business since 1965. This local family business does towing and recovery in and surrounding areas of Granville County. Oliver's Towing and Recovery also does jump starts, lockouts, tire changes, fuel delivery, local and long-distance tows, and medium and heavy-duty towing. Call today if you need a pick-me-up from Oliver's Towing and Recovery at 919-693-2520. That's 919-693-2520, or find them online at oliverstowingllc.com. There's nothing too big or too small for Oliver's Towing and Recovery.
Now is the time to switch to Cricket Wireless. Get an iPhone SE for free or the iPhone 11 for only $99.99 when you switch. Plus, get half off your first month of service. 2 lines of unlimited is only $90 a month. Pay $45 for your first month. 4 lines is only $110 a month. Pay only $55 to start. And never any contracts. This offer is exclusive to Cricket Wireless in Wake Forest near Coles. Requires port in on unlimited more plan. Excludes AT&T.
From the lake to the beach or just right next door, Deep Blue HVAC can make sure you're up and running today correctly. No excuse, no reason not to be prepared for every season. Give Charles with Deep Blue HVAC a call today at 919-725-1026. Whether it's hot or cold in your home, get that temperature gauge in the perfect zone. 919-725-1026 to contact Deep Blue HVAC.
PlumServe LLC technicians have over 20 years of experience in plumbing repair and services. They pride themselves in being a local, honest, and professional company. Let them give you a quote today on those needed upgrades in your home. Your choice for plumbing in Creedmoor, Oxford, Henderson, Durham, Raleigh, Chapel Hill, Cary, Apex, Stem, Garner, and the Greater Triangle area. Visit their website today to schedule. You can contact them there as well. PlumServeLLC.com. Again, that's PlumServeLLC.com.
All righty, welcome back to live coverage here on Next Door Radio, nextdoorradio.com, and the Next Door Radio app. My name is Trace Knight, 12 minutes on the clock. Halftime is over. A couple great performances by a local marching band and, of course, the Z Squad, as the cheerleaders here are handing out some candy. And here we go, the second half. Home opener for the Raleigh Firebirds is live. 61-53 is your score. Dawson will bring it over to the right-hand side. Going to be picked up or gives it over to Gary to the right. There's Cooper. Crexon Argua puts it up. No good. In the hands of Jackson. Shaq Dance will have it now. Goes up against 2 defenders. Puts it up and it's blocked. Cooper will block it out of bounds. Or before it goes out of bounds. And then there's Leonard with a block for the Firebirds. Palmer has it. Bounce pass to Jackson. Puts it up and that's blocked out of bounds. And it will be the Firebirds basketball. Shaq Dance will be the inbounder. And Jackson loses it and gets in the hands of Brown. Gonna swing it to the left-hand side. Now Brown wants a quick three. No good. Controlled by Abdullah. And just a little bit erratic coming out of the halftime. So a turnover for the Firebirds there. Now in the hands of the Stingers. 11:03 here to go to the third. 61-53 is your score. Gary to the right-hand side, inside to Argugo, excuse me. And it's good. 55-61, 10:48 to go here in the third quarter. Abdullah brings it up the center of the court. Goes to the right, swing to the right-hand side for the three. No good by Palmer in the hands of number 11, Jose Romain Aguero. 10:34 to go, 61-55 remains. Puts it up for the three, no good. Now the hands of Abdullah quickly gets it outside of Shaq Dance for the three. Good. 55-64, a 9-point game in favor of the Firebirds. Number 6, Dawson brings it over to the left, picked up by Shaq Dance. He looks to the left-hand side in case there is a pick. It is. Gets it inside. Outside to Brown for the three. It's good.
Basket.
64-58. That was Jakeek Brown. (9:56), 64-58. Leonard will have the basketball. He'll bring it inside or gives it over to Abdullah. He's going to be picked up by Brown at the top of the key. Jackson looks a little spent, and Abdullah loses it. Swings it over to Shaq Dance. Now Palmer gets the pick. Swings it inside. Can't get past the defender. Going to get to the right-hand side. Abdullah floats it up for two. No good. They're going to fight for it. Jackson comes away with it and throws it over to Abdullah. So a fresh shot clock, 9:25 to go. Right-hand side to Shaq Dance, loses it, but nope. It's actually a pass. We'll go with that, and it's going to be blocked. But they're going to call for a foul there. So Titus Gary III, that's his third. 64-58, 9:19 to go in the third quarter. Abdullah puts it up. It's good. Made the first one of two. Abdullah will get one more. Puts it up. No good. And there's a defensive rebound for number 7 in Cooper. 9:15 to go. 58-65. Gonna get that's Dawson, and he goes out of bounds, and he's pushed. He'll get two shots. We're gonna call it on Desmond Jackson. 65-58, 9:09. Inside, fakes it inside. Argugo puts it up, and it's gonna be blocked. Leonard, that's the second back-to-back block for him. Gives it over to Shaq Dance. Size against a three. Picked up by Dawson. Swings it to Leonard. Uses his shoulders, and he's fouled. Aguero stands his ground, and is a turnover for the Firebirds. 65-58, 8:53 to go. We're going to play once again a full court press. I'm going to see if I can talk some candy out of these cheerleaders over here. So I'm going to see if I can steal some candy from you here in just a second. It looks good. 8:53 to go here in the third quarter, 65-58. And they're waiting wiping some sweat off the gymnasium floor here for just a moment. Shaq Dance and Abdullah. Let's wait for the play to possession to get going here. So 8:53 to go in the third quarter, 65-58. Dawson will be the inbounder, quickly gives it over to Gary. He's been picked up by Palmer, number 1 of the Firebirds. Good defense by him. Gary finally gets past him. Step up, puts it up, and floats it in, and it's good. What a find. Palmer goes up against Gary. 65-60 right now, puts it up for the 2, and it's good. And 1. Makes it 67-60. Palmer will go to the free throw line. Again, has to wipe sweat off the gymnasium floor again. $8:30 to go here in the third quarter. Again, if you're watching by our video stream, unofficial time clock been reset. It's 8:30 to go here in the third quarter. It is 67-60. So Palmer will get 1 here. Opportunity for a 3-point play. The old-fashioned way is what we say. Palmer puts it up, and it's good. McNeil will have it. Picked up by Palmer. He brings it over to the left-hand side now. And Shaq Dance takes it away, and he's called for the foul. Foul on number 6 in Joshua Dawson. 13 foul. So Shaq Dance will go to the free throw line to make it trying to make it the largest lead of the afternoon. Puts the first one up, and it's good. He'll get 1 more. Up by 9 is the Firebirds. 69-60, 8:23. Shaq Dance will get 1 more. Puts it up. It's good. Meeting the minds for the referees here. So largest lead of the afternoon for the Firebirds, up by 10 over the Fayetteville Stingers. 8:23 to go. Another full court press. McNeil gets past him. Quickness for McNeil. Double team. Gets it inside to Brown. Over to Ergergo. Put it up. It's good. Jose Romain Alguero. 3-point opportunity right now. Fourth foul for Darius Leonard. Again, home opener for the Raleigh Firebirds. So tomorrow the 4th, the Coastal Georgia Buccaneer, that's where Fayetteville will be headed. And then on Sunday for the Firebirds of Raleigh, they'll be at Coastal Georgia. Join us tomorrow for East Coast Basketball League coverage here on Next Door Radio, as we'll have the Petersburg Cavaliers as they take on the Chosen Lions. Aguirre will go to the free throw line for a 3-point opportunity, puts it up, and it's good. 63-70 now in favor of the Firebirds. Shaq Dance gives it from Abdullah. Shaq Dance goes up against number 8 in Bradshaw. Puts it up, no good, but Palmer gets the reflection, puts it up, and it's good. Nope, it's not good. It does not go in. Somehow, Brown comes away with it. Smallest man on the court. Dawson, under the leg pass to Brown. Picked up by Shaq Dance. He gets past him, floats it, puts it up. No good, controlled by Abdullah. 7:37 to go, 70-63. Palmer at the right-hand side now, playing right to left. Antoine size against the 3, finds a lane, and he's fouled.
Sticker's foul number 2, Will McNeil. It's his first.
63-70, 7:28 to go here in the third quarter. Shaq Dance will be the inbounder. He's going to give it over to Abdullah. Picked up by Brown, gets past the defender, gives it over, good to five, it's good, and one. Abdullah finds Palmer, who was driving inside, and he's rewarded with a hustle play. 72-63 is your score. Another opportunity for a three-point play. So Jenkins will come in for the very first time tonight, number 4. Desarian Jenkins puts it up for the three-point opportunity, and it's good. Brown has it, swings it to McNeil, the right-hand side, going to be picked up by Jackson. Size difference is, but nonetheless, McNeil is quick. He gets down low, and he's fouled. And that's on number 1 in Palmer.
I think it's Palmer whistled on the personal. It's his second.
His second foul.
13 foul.
The Stingers will have it. Dawson will be the inbounder. Dawson floats it over to Jenkins. Back to Dawson. He's on the right-hand side, picked up by Shaq Dance of the Firebirds. Gets past to get him. Inside, partially blocked by Jenkins, out of bounds. And it's going to be off of the Firebirds. So it remains the Stingers basketball. Inbound pass over to Gergo, and it's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Jenkins, and it remains the Fayetteville's basketball. Ball's in play. Gergo has it. Puts it up, and it slams it down. 73-65, that's the first slam we've had all day. Abdullah brings it over to the right-hand side, going to be picked up by Brown. 6:39 to go, 73-65 is your score. Antoine's in the ball game once again for the Firebirds. Got a hot hand for the 3. Puts it up for 3, in and out. McNeil with the rebound. They're going to bring it over to the left-hand side now. 6:22, puts it up off the front of the rim, no good. Palmer with the rebound. He's going to start to the center, goes to the right-hand side, going to swing it to Abdullah. Double teamed, loses it, no, somehow keeps it, and it's out of bounds. So it's last touched by Fayetteville. It remains Firebirds basketball here. 6:06 to go. Vaughn comes back in the ball game for the very first time. 73-65, 6:06 to go here in the first. So Vaughn, Antoine, Palmer, Shaq Dance, and Jackson in the ball game. 73-65, long 3, no good, but Jackson comes away with it. as high as he possibly can go. Shaq Dance floats it in, and it's good. Good move by Shaq Dance. 10-point game in favor of the Firebirds. Brown brings it up, goes up against Vaughn. Floats it up, and no good. And Vaughn comes away with it. He brings it up at the left-hand side of your TV dial. Spin move, gets over to Antoine. Long pass over to Pooh Palmer. Goes inside and loses the basketball. No call on the play. Puts it up for a three. It's good. Makes it 75-68. So Gary was on the three there. Palmer, double teamed. Taken away by McNeil. Has a layup, and it's going to be partially blocked, but it goes in. 75-70, 4:55 to go. And we have a timeout in favor of the Firebirds. What a quarter. 75-70. Right now, the Firebirds do have a 5-point lead. You're tuned in to TBL coverage here on Next Door Radio.
Oliver's Towing and Recovery is a family-owned and operated local business since 1965. This local family business does towing and recovery in and surrounding areas of Granville County. Oliver's Towing and Recovery also does jump starts, lockouts, tire changes, fuel delivery, local and long-distance tows, and medium and heavy-duty towing. Call today if you need a pick-me-up from Oliver's Towing and Recovery at 919-693-2520. That's 919-693-2520, or find them online at oliverstowingllc.com. There's nothing too big or too small for Oliver's Towing and Recovery.
PlumbServe LLC technicians have over 20 years of experience in plumbing repair and services. They pride themselves in being a local, honest, and professional company. Let them give you a quote today on those needed upgrades in your home. Your choice for plumbing in Creedmoor, Oxford, Henderson, Durham, Raleigh, Chapel Hill, Cary, Apex, Stem, Garner, and the Greater Triangle area. Visit their website today to schedule. You can contact them there as well. PlumbServeLLC.com. Again, that's PlumbServeLLC.com. .448 to go here in the third quarter. 75-70 is your score. My name is Trace Now. We appreciate you tuning in to our broadcast here this evening here at Word of God Christian Academy, where it is home to the Raleigh Firebirds, their home opener. A sold-out crowd here at Word of God Christian Academy, which is where the Holy Rams play, home of John Wall back in 2009. So the Firebirds, after the break, will have the basketball. Antoine will be the inbounder. He's going to give it over to Shaq Dance. 4:47 to go here in the third. Shaq Dance gets past him. He loses it, and McNeil comes away with it. Puts it up, and it goes in. He lays it in. McNeil is just fast. Well-conditioned to come into the regular season. Palmer. 4:25 to go. 72-75 now, a three-point game, and only in favor of the Firebirds. Pick move. Number 13 in the ball game, first time since the first half. Antoine back over number 13. And it's going to be blocked. And we're going to have an offensive foul. So that's on number 13. That's his first. Shaq Dance will come out. Number 7, Connor Kelly, as he takes the place of Shaq Dance for a moment. 75-72. Brown brings it over to the left-hand side. Gives past the defenders. Swings it. And then Antoine takes it away. Puts it up. It's good. Antoine with 2. McNeil calls a play for the Stingers of Fayetteville. 77-72. Picked up by, there's Gargo. Picked up by number 13. It's going to be blocked there.
Palmer. Quick three off the backboard and no good. Clock continues to run. 3:25 to go in the third. 77-72. Swings it inside. The correction, that's outside to Edgargo. Over to number 3 in Gary. His pass to the defender. Can't leave him if you're going to stay there. Outside, McNeil wants a three. It's no good. But number 4 comes away with it. That's Jenkins. Quick three for Gary. That's no good. And we have a stoppage. They're going to call a foul. Looked like nobody touched him. (77-72) is your score. They're going to call it on Vaughn. The Firebirds' 4th foul. .301, 77-72 is your score. Get a sold-out crowd here in Word of God Christian Academy. Tyreek Wilder comes in the ball game for the very first time today. Out comes Rodriguez Palmer. Get a breather. So 3:01 to go here in the third quarter, 77-75. The Firebirds are clinging to a lead. Once again, waiting for the floor to be dried off. Bob McKinley said, go to the side, let's get it going. 3:01 to go, 77-72. Swings it and gets past, tries to get past the defender. It's going to be blocked out of bounds. It will be, remains the Fayetteville Stingers basketball. So number 2 in McNeil will be the inbounder. Jenkins has it back over to Gary. He can be picked up by number 32 in Wilder. Gary goes past him, floats it. It's good. Nice move to get free there. 77-74. Vaughn picked up by Gary. And it's going to be taken away by Jenkins. And almost missed it. He almost missed the dunk, but it goes in. Down by 1 is the Firebirds. And there's a layup for number 13 of the Firebirds to get it back to 79-76. Clock continues to run. 2:15 to go here in the third. McNeil gets past number 7 of Kelly. Puts it up for 3. It's good. Another 1-point lead in favor of the Firebirds. Gonna bring it over to the left-hand side. Loses it. That's Kelly. Over to Wilder for 3. His first shot of the day is no good. Antoine back over to Kelly. Puts it up, and it's going to be blocked. He's fouled. (79-78). 1:44 to go. And number 7 will go to the free throw line. Coach McKinnon said, delay a game, let's go. (79-78). Puts the first one up, it's good. So Connor Kelly's at the free throw line here. 80-78. Will come down to the fourth quarter. Puts it up. Good. Bounce pass, almost taken away, but Brown keeps it for the Stingers. Brings it up full court by himself, gets it over to Jenkins. Bounce pass to number 7 to Cooper. Blocked from behind by number 13 of the Firebirds. Antoine going to be picked up by Brown on the right-hand side. He goes inside, back outside over to Vaughn. Back over to the right. He wants Wilder for the three. No good. But Antoine is there to pick up the piece, and it's good. 83-78, 1:11 to go here in the third quarter. McKinley is calling for a play. Gonna get inside, and he's fouled. McNeil goes up against the 2 defenders, Wilder and number 13 of the Firebirds.
Number 13, Jerome Cunningham gets his third, and the 15th foul. For the Stingers, Will McNeil, 2 shots.
Will McNeil will go to the free throw line. Once again, he played for the Firebirds, so he's familiar with Coach Bob McKinnon. Puts it up, no good. We'll get one more.
Now on the fourth quarter, number 9, Julian Bailey.
Again, the unofficial clock is being set back to 1:02. 83-78. McNeil will get one more. Puts it up. That one's good. 1:01 to go. 83-79 here in the third. Vaughn back to Wilder. Goes up against defender, steps it, loses it, and in the hands of Jenkins. Oh, that's Bailey, correct. And so, gonna be a jump ball. So number 13 and Bailey, Julian Bailey will go for the jump-E. So 46 seconds to go here in the third. Puts it up, and in the hands of the Firebirds. Puts it up, it's good. The Stingers weren't ready after that jump-E. 40 seconds to go. 85-79. McNeil has it. Gets past the defenders. Gives it over to Cooper. Puts it up. No good. In the hands of the Firebirds. There's Vaughn. Swings it. Gives it over to Antoine on the left-hand side behind the 3. 23 seconds to go. Antoine picked up by McNeil. Wilder, pick move, gets past him, swings it, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds for the Stingers. So it will be, with 14 seconds to go, the Firebirds basketball here in the third.
Now into the Stingers lineup, number 10.
So number 10 will come in. Rasheed Stokes. That's his first time coming in the ballgame today. 14 seconds to go. 85-79 is your score here in the third. Antoine gets past the defender, floats it, no good. Wilder's there, 6 seconds. And it's going to be tipped out of bounds. So the clock will be reset to 4.7. Waiting for them to figure out where the ball is supposed to be coming out. Gives it up, and it floats it in at the buzzer. 87-79 is your score. We'll get you ready for fourth quarter action here on Next Door Radio, nextdoorradio.com, the Next Door Radio app.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. Switch on the lights, switch TV channels, switch service providers. The list goes on. Sometimes we need to switch insurance. Why not switch and save now with State Farm? In fact, State Farm agent Margie White, 234 Raleigh Road in Henderson, can switch you over so you can start saving today. It's easy to switch and save. Stop by and visit at 234 Raleigh Road in Henderson or call 252-598-0163. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Fourth quarter action. 87-79 is your score. Right now it's in favor of the Firebirds. Both teams are playing extremely well.
Pivot Physical Therapy is the premier provider.
12 minutes on the clock. 87-79 is your score. One more quarter to go.
Our staff is comprised of the region's most reputable physicians, dedicated to providing the highest quality patient care. With 40 locations throughout North Carolina, including 21 in the Timeville area, we make it easy and convenient to serve you. Visit our website, www.pivotphysicaltherapy.com. People, passion, purpose, visit Physical Therapy.
Yeah, one more quarter to go here on our coverage of the TBL, the Basketball League. The Raleigh Firebirds in their home opener looks to go 1-0. As Sunday they will head to Georgia. And Fayetteville also looks to go 1-0, and they will travel to Georgia tomorrow. 12 minutes on the clock. 87-79 is your score. The Firebirds will have the basketball. They're going to play a full court press. Puts it up, or gives it over to Vaughn. Swings it over to Wilder. Again, some of the starters are getting a break. Breather to finish off this game. Antoine wants a three. No good. In the hands of number 10 in Stokes. 11:45 to go. Gary almost loses his shoe his own to the right-hand side. Puts it up for 2. It's good. 81-87 is your score. Spin move, loses it for just a second. Finally gets it, gives it over to Vaughn. 11:18 to go. Puts it up and no good, but he's going to be credited with a foul. He'll go to the free throw line for 2.
This foul on the Stingers, number 9, Julian Bailey, is his first.
Number 9, Julian Bailey, that's his first of the Stingers. Puts it up. It's good.
Into the Stingers lineup, number 11, Jose Guerra.
88-81 is your score. 11-11 to go here in the fourth quarter, the home opener for the Raleigh Firebirds. Made the first and missed the second one. 88-81. 11:05 to go. Stokes brings it over to the left-hand side, picked up by Wilder. Gives it over to Edguero, picked up by number 13 of the Firebirds. Puts it up, and it's going to be blocked. Dorsey fouled.
Firebirds number 13, Jerome Cunningham, whistle for the personal. It's his fourth.
So 10:54 to go here in the fourth quarter. Edguero will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. Puts the first one up, and it's good.
Substitution for the Stingers, number 4, D. Jenkins.
He'll get one more. Puts it up, and that one's good. 83-88. Antoine with the basketball on the left-hand side. Going to be picked up by number 1 in Brown. He brings it to the right, stops his feet, gives it over to Wilder. Almost loses it. He a little erratic. Are they going to call a foul? It is. They're going to call a foul. He's a little erratic, but that's Dawson's.
And the Stingers set. Back on the court for the Firebirds, number 24, Shaq Dance.
So Shaq Dance comes back into the ball game. Wilder will go out after the foul there. 88-83 here in the fourth. 10:37 to go in the ball game. Vaughn stops his feet, gives it over to Antoine. Almost picks up his feet, gives it number 13. Tries to get past the defender. And then Erguero takes it away. And then number 7 takes it away, gives it over to Vaughn for the three. No good. And we have a foul.
Loose ball foul on the Firebirds,
Number 13. Cunningham is called for the foul.
On for the Firebirds, number 12, Desmond Jackson.
88-83, 10:19 to go. The Stingers will have the basketball. Bounce pass over to Brown. Picked up by Vaughn. Goes to the center of the court with on the Holy Rams Gymnasium logo on the floor. Bounce pass over to Guerrero. Goes up and no good. And bounce pass in the hands of Jackson, who's back in the ball game. Shaq Dance now. The right-hand side over to Antoine. He wants a three. No good. And Jenkins and Jackson come away with it, and they're going to call a foul on Jackson for some reason.
And the Firebirds third.
Wow. The clock will start to run. 88-83. Who wants it more? Gets to the right-hand side. Brown goes over to Aguero. Almost tips it away from number 7 is Kelly, but in the hands. Guerrero puts it up, partially blocked, puts it up again, and then Guerrero finds a way to plug it in. 85-88. Vaughn loses it. And it's out of bounds, but it's last touched by the Stingers, and we have a timeout. So we're going to take one with them. You're tuned in to local basketball, the Basketball League, here on Next Door Radio.
Oliver's Towing and Recovery is a family-owned and operated local business since 1965. This local family business does towing and recovery in and surrounding areas of Granville County. Oliver's Towing and Recovery also does jump starts, lockouts, tire changes, fuel delivery, local and long-distance tows, and medium and heavy-duty towing. Call today if you need a pick-me-up from Oliver's Towing and Recovery at 919-693-2520. That's 919-693-2520, or find them online at oliverstowingllc.com. There's nothing too big or too small for Oliver's Towing and Recovery.
Unforgettables.com. 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 Now that I have your attention, I want to take a moment to tell you about Unforgettables.com. Unforgettables.com specializes in hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. They also create a customized coaster, bottle opener, and so much more. Visit their website today at Unforgettables.com and follow them on all of their social media outlets today. That's Unforgettables.com. 9:22 to go in this ball game. A great home opener. Fantastic crowd. It is a sold-out crowd here at Word of God Christian Academy. So after the break, the Firebirds will come away or have the basketball. 9:22 to go. It is 88-85. Got to get it in. Shaq Dance now. Puts it up for three, tries to bank it in, no good. And somehow there was no foul on the play, and the play continues. And Diego has it, gives it over to number 6 in Dawson. Going to bring it over to the right-hand side, now to Brown, to the top of the key. 9:02 to go. Brings it to the left now. Picked up by Shaq Dance. Right to his face. Jackson picks up an Ergo. He has a drive, he puts it up. It's good. 88-87, 8:47 to go. The Firebirds got to get something cooking. Puts it up for a 3. No good. Dawson comes away with it. Brown will slow it down. So Brown will bring it over to the left-hand side. Now over to Dawson. Floats it. No good, but there is, and again, go. Lays it in. It's a 1-point lead now in favor of the Stingers. Gives it over to the right-hand side. Over to Jackson. Now to Shaq Dance. Stops the clock. There is a foul on the play. It's going to be picked up. The foul is on Stocks.
On the Stingers, number 6, Joshua Dawson. It's his 3rd. And the Stingers 3rd.
Shaq Dance will be the inbounder. Looks for a play, gives it over to number 10, Abdullah, who's back in the ball game. 1-point lead in favor of Fayetteville. Abdullah goes to the right. Now over to, and we have a foul. Foul on Diego. That's his 3rd. McNeil comes back in. Out comes number 10 in Stocks. Shaq Dance will be the inbounder. Gives it to him. Puts it inside. It's going to be taken away. Dawson has it. Down by 1 of the Firebirds. 7:46 to go. Brown at the top on the right-hand side. And he picked up by Abdullah. Swings it left, back to the right. Dawson wants the 3, sides against it, gets it inside to Diego. 7:33 to go. Puts it up for a 3, way off by Brown. Has an air ball. So right now, 7:30 remaining in this ball game. Antoine has it. Swings it over to Palmer. He wants a 3. Oh, in and out. You got to stop the bleeding if you are the Firebirds. 89-88, home opener here in Raleigh, North Carolina. My name is Trace Knott here on our Next Door Radio coverage of the Basketball League, the TBL. First game for both of these teams, Fayetteville Stingers, their very first season a part of the TBL. They were awarded a franchise back in August of 2022, so congratulations to them right now. They're proving that they belong here. 89-88, 7:06 to go. Former Firebirds head coach Robert Brinkley is the Stingers head coach now. 7:06 to go. 88-89, 1-point lead for the Stingers. Aguero puts it up. He lays it in, it's good. 91-88, 6:51 to go here in this ball game. Firebirds got to get something cooking. Shaq Dance, they have gone cold. Gives it over to Palmer, over to Antoine. Tries to find Leonard. Puts it up. Be blocked out of bounds. So at 6:34, 91-88 is your score. Was blocked out of bounds. It will remain the Firebirds basketball. Kinley calls a play. And it looks like we have a timeout on the floor. Let's take one quickly. You're tuned in with 6:54 to go here in the ball game. Coverage here on Next Door Radio and the TBL. Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Breakthrough Physical Therapy can help athletes and their families find pain relief with lasting results to keep you off the sidelines. With over 20 convenient locations across North Carolina and South Carolina, contact Breakthrough today at breakthrough-pt.com to see a physical therapist. Breakthrough Physical Therapy, a trusted choice for keeping athletes and their fans in the game. Now's the best time of year to get more for your money on new Mahindras. Enjoy 0% interest or save thousands of dollars on rugged Mahindra tractors. That's more for less on many of Mahindra's best-selling models, with tractors that deliver more lift capacity, fuel efficiency, and built-in weight. Save more on Mahindra today. Visit Vanco Outdoor Equipment, your local Mahindra tractor dealer. 0% APR. Financing available for limited time only. See us or go to MahindraUSA.com for more information. 91-88 is your score. 6:34 to go in this ball game. And the Firebirds have to get something cooking right now. They have gone cold here in the fourth quarter. At one point, their highest total was 10. Looking to get back in the game now. .634 to go, 88-91 in favor of Fayetteville right now. In the home opener here for the Firebirds. Antoine, Palmer, Abdullah, Shaq Dance, and Leonard in the ball game for the Firebirds. Gives it outside. Palmer wants a three, no good. Antoine goes up for it. They fall down. Who wants it? Comes in the hands. He did not step out of bounds somehow. Wow. Neal, quick, lose the basketball, a little erratic. Whose ball is it? And they're saying it's going to be in the hands of the last touch by the Firebirds. So it will be the Stingers basketball. Oh, that's taken away. It is taken away, but he steps out of bounds. Antoine goes up high. So it'll be the Stingers basketball. Eric Garrow will come in. Out comes Bailey, Julian Bailey. Dawson will be the inbounder, gives it over to Will McNeil. 6:17 to go. Dawson has it, taking his time. Leonard already got 4 fouls, got to be careful. Gets it inside. It can be taken away by Palmer. Gives it over to Abdullah, lays it in, and there it is. Down by 1 of the Firebirds. 5:55 to go here in this ball game. Dawson with the ball. Swings it to the left-hand side to McNeil. Gives pass to the defender. Puts it up. Under the basketball, no foul. And it comes in the hands of Palmer. Here comes Antoine. Gives it over to Leonard. And somehow the Firebirds keep it. Floats it. No good. Gets his own miss. No good. 5:30 to go in this ball game. Number 3 in Titus Garrett, the third, will have it. Picked up by Leonard. Back over to there, Gargo. Got to play defense if you're Leonard. There you go. Puts it up. Makes him get an erratic shot. But in the hands of Dawson, there's a fresh shot clock. 5:09. 91-90 is your score. Dawson brings it over to the right-hand side. Now over to Will McNeil, former Raleigh Firebirds player. Back to, try to get back to the key. Spin move, nowhere to go. Over to Gary for the 3, no good. Leonard with a rebound. Here comes the Firebirds, down by 1. 4:47 to go in the ball game. Palmer, double teamed. And there's a foul. So Jackson will come back in the ball game. Correction, we'll have to wait one more play. Darian Leonard. So 4:41 to go in this ball game. Palmer will get 2 shots. Tie it, no good. He'll get 1 more. Got to make your free throws. Out comes number 4 in Jenkins as well. As Dawson also comes out. Get 1 more to tie it. You need this one. Puts it up. No good. So Brown will slowly walk it past half court. 91-90, down by 1 of the Firebirds. 4:32 to go in the ball game. McNeil to the right-hand side. Coach Brinkley calls a play. Wants the 3, size against it. That is Gary the third. 4:20 now. Puts it up for 3, in and out. Antoine comes away with the rebound. 4:13 to go. Gives it over to Abdullah. Gets past, nope, puts it up for 2. It's good! Up by 1. It's the Firebirds, 92-91. And we have a timeout on the floor. Let's take one with them. You're tuned in to local coverage. Basketball League, the Raleigh Firebirds, 92. And the Fayetteville Stingers, 91.
Oliver's Towing and Recovery is a family-owned and operated local business since 1965. This local family business does towing and recovery in and surrounding areas of Granville County. Oliver's Towing and Recovery also does jump starts, lockouts, tire changes, fuel delivery, local and long-distance tows, and medium and heavy-duty towing. Call today if you need a pick-me-up from Oliver's Towing and Recovery at 919-693-2520. That's 919-693-2520, or find them online at oliverstowingllc.com. There's nothing too big or too small for Oliver's Towing and Recovery.
You're tuned in to Next Door Radio on nextdoorradio.com. Thank you so much for letting us be a part of your family. Enjoy a great mix of 70s, 80s, classic rock, and some beach music right here on Next Door Radio. Also, all you have to do is say, Alexa, enable nextdoorradio.com. The Firebirds have fought their way back 92-91. 1-point lead in favor of Raleigh here in the home opener for both of these teams, or both home opener for the Firebirds for the first regular season matchup as well for the Fayetteville Stingers. So coming out of the break is 4:04 to go. (92-91) is your score. And the Stingers will have the basketball. Be right in front of Bob McKinnon, the head coach of the Firebirds here. And we're in. McNeil will have it. It's going to be picked up by Antoine. 4 minutes to go. 92-91, 1-point lead by the Firebirds, the home team here this evening. Gives it over to number 10 in Stocks. Puts it up. It's going to be blocked. Jackson comes away with it. Abdullah will have it. Brings it over to the left-hand side. Picked up by Brown. Gives it over to Antoine. Size against a 3. Double team. Gives it over to number 10, Abdullah. Picked up by McNeil. Floats it. He's fouled. Good move to get inside. So 3:36. Will McNeil, that's his second foul tonight. 92-91, 3:36 to go. So we'll get 2 shots here. Puts the first one up. It's good. Makes it a 2-point lead now with 3:36. Gotta love what the Firebirds were able to do. They went cold for about 3 to 4 minutes and then hit last 2 minutes. They have caught fire. Puts the second one up, and that was good. Brown will be the inbounder. Looks to get it in quickly. 94-91, 3:33 to go in the ball game. Brown picked up by Palmer. To the left, now to the center. Floats it up at the free throw line. No good, air ball. Long pass. Gives it over to Antoine for the three. It's good! 97-91, largest lead since half. McNeil over to Aguero. Back to McNeil. Picked up by Abdullah, but McNeil lays it in. 3 minutes to go. If you're the Raleigh Firebirds, you want to continue on the gas right here. Shaq Dance, the top of the key, picked up by Stocks. Swings to the right for the three. It's good! 100-93. 2:43. We have a timeout on the floor. What a game. We're going to stay right here. We don't want to miss any of the action. 2:43 to go. (100-93). Home opener here for the Firebirds of Raleigh, home of the Holy Rams of Word of God Christian Academy. What a game. Could ask for a better crowd to kick off the home opener for the Firebirds. Of course, we can't thank all of our local basketball sponsors. A part of our coverage here today: State Farm, Marshall White, Vanco Outdoor Equipment, Breakthrough Physical Therapy, Oliver's Towing, Deep Blue HVAC, and Plum Serve LLC. Again, we await. And we appreciate you tuning in to our video coverage here this evening. Of course, these games are also being aired on the WRL Plus app. Make sure to download that. Or you can download the Nextdoor Radio app available by Google and Apple Store. And you can watch the live streams there as well as our website under the live stream option. This has been a fun matchup. (100-93). The Stingers, after the break, will have the basketball. So, number 3. Puts it inbounds. Clock will start. 100-93, 2:38 to go. Brown with the basketball at the top of the key, picked up by Antoine. Quickly gets it inside, loses for just a second. Gary wants a long three, and it's good. What a shot. 96-100. Up by 4, the Firebirds with 2:19 to go. Abdullah floats it. No good. Who wants it? Comes away from Stocks of Fayetteville. 2:05 to go in this ball game. 196 is your score. Brown size against the 3. Stocks has it. Goes up against Shaq Dance. Swings it outside of Aguero. Doesn't want the 2. And it should be an offensive foul. It is! An offensive foul for Fayetteville. So we have a full court press for the Fayetteville Stingers. So right now, Aguero, Gary the third, Brown, Stocks, and McNeil in for Fayetteville. We have Antoine, Abdullah, Shaq Dance, Palmer, and Jackson. Puts it up and slips it in. So 137 to go. here in the fourth quarter. 102-96 is your score. They get it inside, puts it up to Guerrero. Good find inside to make it 102-98. The Firebirds have it. Palmer swings it over to Jackson. Gets it outside and almost loses it, but Antoine, good find for him to awareness on the basketball court. Abdullah, long pass over to Shaq Dance. He wants a long three, no good, in the hands of Stocks. Remains 102-98. 1 minute to go. Gary has it. He wants a long three. No good. Palmer with the rebound. 48 seconds left in the ball game. Palmer picked up by Stocks. They're not going to foul if they can help it. Gets past the defender. Puts it up. And no good, but there's Shaq Dance. Continues fighting for it. Look at him fight. Puts it up and he's fouled. Oh my goodness. I'm starting to lose my voice. Starting to lose my voice. I love it. Again, tomorrow, join us tomorrow. We'll be in Petersburg, Virginia for the East Coast Basketball League coverage. Here on our coverage of Next Door Radio, they'll take on the Trojan Lions. That's their first home game of the regular season. And we're right back here the following weekend. But Shaq Dance will go to the free throw line with 31 seconds to go. What a game. Love it. Puts it up. It's good. Makes it 103-98. Puts it up. Good. 104-98. 30 seconds to go. McNeil to the right-hand side. Goes center. Loses the basketball for just a second. Throws it up. No good. And Antoine comes away with it. And he keeps the basketball. 15 seconds to go, and the clock will stop on the foul. 104-98. 15.8 seconds to go in the ball game. Again, we saw at halftime, local band, and their marching band came on. Of course, the Z Squad and the Zumba. Puts the first one up. It's good. Again, about 3 or 4 minutes left in this ball game. The Firebirds caught fire and have not looked back. Got to credit to the off-season conditioning as they have just outran the Stingers. Puts the second one up, and that was good. 8-point lead. 13 seconds to go. Dawson, long, or wants a three. Gets it out to Gary. Puts it up, no good. And that should be it. Home opener for the Raleigh Firebirds. The Firebirds are 1-0 on the regular season. 106-98. What a game. Congratulations for the home opener here. Great crowd. And they finish. They'll go to Georgia on Sunday with a 1-0 division lead. Again, you're tuned in to the Basketball League coverage here on Next Door Radio, nextdoorradio.com, and the Next Door Radio app. We'll see you next time.